Yo, what's up, guys? I got a new accessory. And by the way, I hope you guys all had a great holiday. Let's check it out. This is the OEM Can-Am rear window screen. I'll drop a link in the description below if you're interested in getting one. Opening the package, you got your usual Can-Am sticker, you got your hardware, and then it looks like your installation guide. Taking a good look at it, feel it, and I'll tell you what, this is some pretty thick stuff. Looks pretty durable, heavy duty. This is not your mosquito type netting. I mean, this thing here is pretty tough. This should last for a long time, so we shall see. Tools needed for the installation would be the rivet gun and an 1/8 inch drill bit. First things first, we're going to be removing the bulkhead center cover in the back. I think it's held by probably 2 or 3 grommets, rubber grommets. So upon opening the cover, if you guys notice, on the top of it, there's 2 little dimple markers on the top, and that's where the snap buttons will go into. And the snap buttons come with the screen. I forgot to mention that I do have the Can-Am speakers in the rear, so we will see how this installation will work with the netting going across, and I'm hoping that these speakers won't be in the way. Before I drill the holes on the bulkhead cover for the buttons that were provided to me, I stretched out the screen from one end to the other to make sure that these speakers won't be giving me any issues. And if it doesn't work, I don't want to be stuck with 2 holes on that bulkhead cover. Alright, so after stretching out the screen, it looks like it will work with these speakers installed. Now we're going to be installing the buttons using the rivet gun and the rivets that were supplied in the package. Alright, so I got my first button installed. Got the screen. I'm going to button one end first. Okay, basically snap that in. And so prior to you drilling the second hole right here, you want to do a measurement to make sure that it's lined up, stretched out. All right, so I got the second button installed. I made a little bit of an adjustment here. I drilled the hole a little bit wider than the factory marked spot, so I get a better fit to the screen, and snap it in. Install back the bulkhead cover and the bottom screen. 2 buttons there are snapped in, so let's install the rest. All right, so if you got a roof like I do, you need to remove the roof. Using a T30 Torx bit, you could just remove the back half of this roof. Loosened up the roof. No need to disassemble the whole thing, and just kind of pry it gently. And what we're going to do is, see that little opening right there? What we're going to do is get this little plastic tab, and we're going to feed it in and up on it and let it rest on the roll cage, like so. Right there, see that little plastic tab? You just feed it from underneath it, up on it, let it rest on the roll cage, and close down the roof onto the next part. Keep in mind, guys, whatever I'm doing here, you do it on the other side as well. Now I got the roof secure, the plastic brace secured as well on the top corner. Now for the bottom, you need to remove this cover here. And for those of you that have speakers like I do, there are 2 Torx screws on this cover. So what I'm gonna have to do is, because the second one is underneath the speaker, I'm gonna have to remove this speaker to get to the second bolt to remove this cover so I can get this anchor clipped on to the roll cage inside. After removing the cover and my speaker, this is the roll cage where the bottom corner of the screen hook will be hooked onto. I got the screen hook mounted, as you guys can see. It's in that hole, nice and secure. Now it's time to put this cover back on and mount my Can-Am speaker back on. Finally done. Got the whole screen installed. So I want to make a note that you do need to have your roof loosened up or disassembled, so that way the Velcro can be easily installed and tightened. I learned that the hard way, but so keep that in mind, guys. This installation here was a surprise. I thought it was going to be an easy, Velcros and strap it down and that'll be it. But for an average, handyman like myself, it probably took me about a couple hours taking apart some stuff, especially with the speakers. I had to unscrew the speakers off the mount, so I had some extra work. So be prepared. The Velcro strapping, that was a little tricky, but once you see the strapping and how it works, you'll be able to figure it out. Now that it is finally installed, we'll be testing this out in the coming weeks, and we will give you guys an update on how it worked. And hopefully it'll eliminate some of the dust and some of the wind that's swirling around us. And for those of you that are looking for a screen that is going to be eliminating all the wind and all the dust, then this screen is not for you. But if it does help, it's a win-win. All right, hopefully this video will help you guys out on the installation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop me a comment, and we'll see you next time. Peace.